Tassia. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I know that it has been a long while since I've posted, and in case you're wondering what has been happening, if you're that subscriber that has been wondering what is happening, why I haven't seen a video from me since April, well, that is what this vlog is about today. So it's not your usual vlog. It's going to be a sit down for us to have a bit of a discussion and for me to explain to you why I have been MIA for the past couple of months. Okay, so I have recently just started my channel, and I started long time ago, about 5 years ago, but I was doing something else. So for those of you subscribers who are on here since I think it was 2019 or 2018 when I started my channel as a phonics channel. So if you're still here, thank you for sticking with me throughout the journey. As you can see, the channel has now changed from doing that to doing this, which is completely different. So this is what we're going to stick to, and my apologies if when I started back I didn't give you that explanation. Okay, but I still hope you'll stick around to see what has been happening and to just enjoy the fun and enjoy the ride as we go along. Okay, so I'm still Miss Garden. I haven't changed. Okay, anyways, without further ado, I just wanted to have a sit down today and explain why I haven't been posting, why I haven't seen any videos for the past couple months, as I said. So unfortunately, I am not very well. My health is not 100% at the moment, and it has taken a significant toll on me, and that is the reason why I haven't been able to post, as well as record, edit, the whole works that goes into content building as I would like to. I just haven't been able to do those things due to my health. In 2019, I was diagnosed with endometriosis, and at the time it was new to me. I didn't know what it was. After doing my research and explanation from gynecologists, etc., I get to understand what the disease is and what it does to your body. I had my surgery in the same year, and as you know, endometriosis, it doesn't go away. Even after surgery, it does come back unless you get to menopause stage. However, I did have my laparoscopy surgery then, and for a while I was feeling better. Fast forward 2022, I was diagnosed with uterine fibroids. This has been affecting me immensely since 2022 up until now, 2025. My symptoms has become worse, especially coming on to late last year to the beginning of this year. Up until this point, my symptoms has gotten worse to the point where every month I'm practically sick. So every month when that time of the month comes, I am sick. Okay, symptoms that I experience will be from vomiting, nausea, abdominal cramps, pain all over, back pain sometimes, and restriction to my mobility. So I can't get out of bed. At times I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere. I cannot go to work. So I'll be missing from work for a week, 2 weeks, if not sometimes more, for a month, for the months. And yeah, it has taken a toll on me physically, mentally, and it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been an easy journey. So if you're someone out there that is going through this, just know that you're not alone. When I was diagnosed with endometriosis, I thought that I was alone. But from looking at social media, you get to realize that, oh, there are other people going through these things just as I am. So that made it even more comfortable for me to speak about my condition over the years, and that is why now I'm able to sit down and have this conversation so openly, so publicly, because I realize that I'm not the only one going through this. And if there is someone out there that feel as if they're the only one that is going through this today, just know you are not alone. Okay, you're not alone in this situation. You're not the only one experiencing this, and I understand what you're going through, just as you understand what I'm saying and what I'm going through now. If you're going through the same thing, if there's a person out there who happens to be going through the same thing, which I know a lot of women around the world are experiencing: fibroids, polycystic ovarian syndrome, endometriosis, adenomyosis, etc. You're not the only one. So we're in this together. Okay. As I was saying, those are some of the symptoms that I was experiencing. I also would experience seizures from time to time, and it isn't a pleasant sight. It isn't a pleasant sight. During those times, like being in that state of mind, being in that level of pain, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can focus on doing. There's nothing whatsoever that is like important to you more than you're just there, and it feel as if your body has been taken over by something completely out of your control, because you do not have control over it, over the pain and all the symptoms that you're experiencing. You do not have control over it. Like I said, 2022 was the year I was diagnosed with my fibroids. Then it was 5 centimeters. Fast forward now, my last scan I did was in May of 2025 this year, and my fibroids, the largest one actually, the largest fibroid that I've got, is now measuring 13 centimeters. It has become quite large, and as it gets bigger, the more or the worse the symptoms become. I have been waiting on a gynecologist appointment from my GP from last year, December. I was referred to the gynecologist team. I wasn't able to get an appointment until this month. This month was when I was able to see the gynecologist. And since December, between December 2024 up until this point, it's been back and forth to the GPs, to the hospital for me. Every month when I'm sick, I have to be going back to the GP. I'm in pain. As much as I explain the condition to them, the symptoms that I've been experiencing, the pain that I've been feeling, how excruciating it has been, all they can say is, oh, there's nothing we can do. All they have been doing is just prescribing medication after medication, and they'll just tell you, oh, we contacted the gynecologist team, you just have to wait until they book you an appointment. there's nothing that we can do, and that's it. You just feel as if like there's no compassion. You feel as if they don't understand what you're going through, and that's how I was feeling. That's how I am feeling actually. It feels as if the healthcare system is just failing us as women, and it just feels as if doctors have no compassion anymore. I don't know about anyone else, but that is how I completely feel. It feels as if they don't listen to us anymore as patients, and it's like, oh, here's some medication, this will fix the problem. It is not. The medication is not fixing the problem. It's not fixing the problem at all. And it is disheartening. It's completely disheartening. Things that I'll do is whenever I'm experiencing the pain, as I said, they gave me medication upon medication. So here's my bag of medication. Okay, I don't know if you can see like all of that. There's like medication, 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 medication. Okay, medication, I've got mefenamic acid, sapane, tranexamic acid, I think this one is naproxen, codeine, plug, I can't even pronounce that. I won't even try. And yeah, I think that's the same thing as that one. So which one is this one? Ciceline, or what it's called. Yeah, some of the names I don't even know, I can't even pronounce, but anyways, yeah. I feel like I am a walk-in pharmacy. So other things that I'll do is I'll use my hot water bottle. So when I'm able to go into work, when my symptom is mild and I'm getting through the last phase of my sickness and I'm able to go into work, I've got this with me, and I'll walk around in my workplace with this. I sit on my chair with this on my stomach. Okay, I've used this so much to the point where the first one that I had got torn. These, if you did not know, they expire. Okay, they expire. In case you're wondering what it is, it's a water bottle, a hot water bottle. Okay, outside of the fur, this is what it looks like. Okay, so these expire. Okay, and make sure if you have one, you check the date. I didn't know this until I saw it on BBC News one morning. They do expire. They can burst. Okay, they can rupture, and that is what happened to me. Mine probably gotten to the expiration date, but I've used it so much. This was what my first one was looking like. Okay, and I've been using it quite frequently. Okay, because I do need it. Like without it, I feel like it's even worse when I'm going through my sickness, you know. And one night, luckily, I poured hot water in it. I felt a bit of a dampness on my leg, and it was really burning me. So when I checked, I realized that the fur was wet because it was in this at first. And luckily I wasn't squeezing it too much. So I checked it and realized that a part here was rupture. So it was rupture here. And then when I took it out of the fur, my son actually was like, Mom, look at it. And this is how it was just, let me see, this is how it was just tearing away. So that's how it just went from this. So this is how it would have been looking at the front, and my son tore it all the way around. So just to show you how easy it was at the time, the night when it was leaking, to rip. Okay, I've saved it because I was planning on doing this vlog, and I didn't throw it away. I said, you know what, I'm gonna save it to show, so you can see how easy it's just being torn apart. Yeah, so make sure if you are using this, okay, make sure you check the expiration date, and if the time has passed, you get a new one. You get a replacement, okay, because you don't want to be burned by the hot water that is in this, or when it explodes or any rupture. You do not want to be that person with those severe burns, because it's not a pleasant sight, guys. It will not be a pleasant sight. So now I've gotten a different one, and this one is quite thick. I can't see the number in there, says 2023. So I presume that is the expiration dates, but it's still quite strong. As I said, I'm careful with it. What I'm thinking of doing next is to get an electric one. Okay, so they do have the electric bottles on Amazon. So if you are scared to use this after seeing that one that I just showed you, go ahead and purchase an electric one, because I will definitely be investing in one after that experience. Okay, and majority of the time, when I'm sick, my son is the one who is getting the hot water for me, pouring it in the bottle from the kettle, and it makes me quite nervous when he's doing that. So I am definitely going to be investing in an electric one. Okay, I would like to wrap this up. So I just want to say before I go out, thanks to my family who has been really supportive throughout this journey. It hasn't been easy. Thanks to my mom, who is always coming to my rescue when I'm falling sick. When I have to go to the hospital, she's there with me. My dad as well has also been helping me significantly as well, preparing my meals when I'm sick. Last time I was in the hospital, he was quite helpful, he and my stepmom. So I hope that if there is anyone out there going through this, they have a support network around them, because it's not easy when you're on your own and going through these sort of sicknesses. You do not want to be on your own. You do need help. Thank God I've also got supportive neighbors as well, who has been supporting me also. So I'd like to say thank you to them. And my friends, they have been so supportive, even though they're so far away. But the messages, the check-ins in the morning, the check-in in the night, like right throughout the day, they're checking in. I just want to tell them that I'm grateful, I'm thankful to God to have friends like them, and I do appreciate them so much. I just want to say thanks as well to my job. my bosses for being so understanding of my condition. And I think this is something that workplaces need to acknowledge, like women going through these things. They need to show compassion, they need to have leniency, especially when you get to that trigger point of absence level. You do need that support. And I'm so grateful I'm in a work environment where I've got leaders that are understanding and that are supportive of what I'm going through. And I really don't think if I was anywhere else, maybe I wouldn't have gotten that sort of support or that sort of compassion towards my condition. So I just want to say thanks again. Thanks to everybody. If I haven't mentioned you, thank you. And I would like to say a big thank you to my son. Even though he's so young, he has been here helping me throughout the journey. He has been so understanding. He has been so helpful, and I just want to thank God for him. And he has just been such a blessing. So again, guys, again, ladies, if you're going through this situation, you're not alone. You're not alone. We just have to pray, and we hope that one day that we will have treatment, we'll have greater in-depth knowledge as to why we women are going through these sort of issues. Why are we having endometriosis? Why are we having fibroids? Why are we having adenomyosis? What is the root cause of these things? What is happening? What is happening to us? What's happening to our bodies? Why we are going through these sicknesses? I do hope one day we will get to that level of knowledge, to have that knowledge as to why we're all experiencing this, and hope that some sort of treatment can be provided where it prevents us from experiencing this. I hope that this summer I will be able to post a bit more. I do have quite a few videos that I'd like to edit and get through, so I am looking forward to doing that. And yeah, have a good day, or a good evening, or a good night, wherever you're watching from. Enjoy the rest of your day.